Welcome back to the Jet Setter. I'm Tyson Rauch. Well, Jets fans, Patriots week is here. Sunday Night Football, 2 first-place teams, winner leaves the building, first place in the AFC East. Doesn't get any better than that, and I'm pretty excited. I'm sure everybody else is as well. Before we go into the game, just want to go over a couple injuries real quick that are kind of important. Rodney Poole is more likely to miss the game this Sunday, safety Rodney Poole, and Joe McKnight may or may not play, which is kind of big because McKnight's been on fire. He was Special Teams Player of the Month. He averages 50 yards on kick return, 40 yards on kick returns. So 2 injuries to keep an eye on. Looks like Poole's out, McKnight, we're not sure. Going forward, it's the Patriots. What are we going to do here? Big game. Before everybody discounts the Patriots and says that they're in a 2-game losing streak and they suck, they lost to 2 very good teams, the Steelers and the Giants. It's not like they lost to the Jaguars and whoever, the Rams. These are 2 very good teams. So keep that in mind. It's going to be a very good game. It's going to be a very physical game. These teams are going to lay it all on the field. So don't expect a big blowout, or I don't expect a blowout at least. So keep that in mind when you're watching this game. In terms of offense, I'd start with Mangold versus Vince Wilfork. Vince Wilfork is the anchor to the Patriots defense. He's the big guy in the middle. So Mangold has to do a good job of containing him in order for the Jets to get the running game going, protecting Sanchez, and everything else. Secondly, I would go to Mark Sanchez. As we all know, the Patriots secondary is weak. They're struggling. But Sanchez has to stay within the offense. Don't get over-aggressive. Don't try to make big plays. Take what the defense gives you. The last thing you want to do is start forcing throws and creating turnovers. So Sanchez has got to play within the offense, spread the ball out, use all his weapons, use Jeremy Curley if he's there, hit Tomlinson out of the backfield, but just use everybody. Next thing is the ground and pound. That's returned the last couple weeks. Run the ball, smash mouth football, wear down the Patriots defense, grind them out. Once you do that, then the play action passes open, the plaques go deep. You can get Dustin Keller involved over the middle. You can do a variety of things. But ground and pound has to come back to fruition against the Patriots. You just got to maul them, wear them down, keep Tom Brady off the field. And then I think lastly for the offense, it's red zone efficiency. You cannot settle for field goals, especially early in the game. Set the tone early, put touchdowns on the board. Throw the fade pass to Plaxico Burress. It's there all the time. I'm not sure what defender can actually defend that play. Plaxico's a huge target, great wingspan, and he's very athletic. Throw the ball off to him, let him get it, but get touchdowns on the board. You cannot settle for field goals. In terms of defense, there's a variety of things the Jets have to do to be successful. I'd say the first thing is hit Tom Brady. That's no secret. Tom Brady doesn't like getting hit. Not that any quarterback does, but you got to hit him, rattle him, get him a bit frustrated. At the same time, the Jets, they have to be very physical on defense, and that goes for the defensive line, shedding their blocks, the linebackers shedding the blocks, the defensive backs and safeties at the line of scrimmage, jam the receivers, chuck the receivers, bump them up, use that 5 yards to hit the receivers and get them out of rhythm. The whole key is to disrupt the passing game, the rhythm of the offense. You can't let Brady stand there and pick ducks out there because it's just going to be a huge nightmare for the Jets. So you got to disrupt the passing game by getting pressure on Brady and getting physical with the receivers. After that, I would say stop the run. The last time they played, the Jets kind of conceded rushing yards to try to stop the pass. Well, that backfired because Ben Jarvis Green Ellis had 120 yards and 2 touchdowns against them, or maybe more yards than that. So I think you got a little more stout against the run, contain the run, and put more pressure on the passing game. The Jets had the cornerbacks, defensive backs to man up with most of the Patriot receivers. So if you have to make them more one-dimensional, I'd take that chance. Other than that, I would say cover the tight ends, Gronkowski and Hernandez. 2 huge targets, and we know the Jets struggle covering tight ends. And the Rodney Poole injury is going to be big because he's probably one of the guys that would have probably tried to cover one of them. So you got to cover them. I think one's got 6 touchdowns, the other's got 5 touchdowns. So it's no secret Brady's going to look to him. The Jets have to find ways to cover them. Other than that, I think the big story is going to be Wes Welker again with Revis. Revis is probably going to, follow him all over the field, and they got to find ways to contain him. I mean, he's got almost 1,000 yards receiving already, which is kind of insane at this point of the season. So Revis is going to find a way to contain him, cover him, shut him down, get him out of rhythm, and get physical with him. I know Welker's now trying to play with the media, saying, "Oh, hopefully the referees are watching what's happening." Just shut up and play the game, Wes. You know what? If you're getting covered, that's your problem. Find ways to get away from Revis instead of complaining to the referees. So other than that, it's going to be an interesting game. I think the Jets have a very good chance of winning. If I had a prediction, I would say it's going to be 28-24 Jets. I think it's going to be a close game in the fourth quarter. I think special teams could come into play. Nick Folk's having a great season. I think it's 28-24 Jets. I think the most important thing is, if you're a fan of the Jets and you're going to the game, get off your ass and make some noise. Enough is enough. Don't cry about people that are standing in front of you. Get off your ass. Make some noise, make it rowdy, make it loud, make Tom Brady miserable, make them not able to audible, false starts, create some havoc. I mean, if you're a Jets fan that's traveled, I've been to Pittsburgh, I've been to Indianapolis, I've been to Baltimore, those fans are lunatics, they're loud, it causes all kinds of problems for the offense. So let's make it a home field advantage and make some noise. Put your coffee down, put your beer down, put your sandwich down. When the Jets are on defense, get off your ass and make some noise. This is the time, it's the biggest game of the year. The Jets have a chance to do some things. This is a must-win for them, so bring your A game to the game on Stadium, to the game on Sunday. Other than that, just want to say, if you want, follow me on Twitter, TRauch21. I'm also on Facebook, Tyson Rauch. And I just want to thank my usual guests here, my usual sponsors, L7 Tailgate. This Sunday night is going to be absolutely insane. So if you're going to the game, come by the L7 Tailgate. It's going to be rowdy. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of Jets chants. I want to thank Joe Bastone, my producer, Fistigus Combat Gear, Eric with Jets Twit, and Matthew Rosario from doing my logo. So let's go Jets. Huge game this Sunday. They win this one. Look out and bring on Tim Tebow. That's it. Let's go Jets.